Welcome everyone to my little Call of Duty Ghosts World Premiere hands-on reactions video. And I just watched the live stream from at Gamescom that they showed with the World Premiere hands-on gameplay of the new Call of Duty Ghosts game that's coming out within almost a couple months from now. That's announced for November 5th. That's going to be available for next-gen consoles and current-gen consoles. So what I have here is everything that they talked about during the live stream, and I listed these things and certain things that they talked about. They talked about a lot and revealed like newer features, new game modes, some of the new maps, also a couple new weapons announced as well, and a lot of stuff kind of went on during the live stream and everything like that. So as I have here written down, not only all the stuff that they announced during the stream, but I listed these things in a specific order in which I'm going to talk about them. And once I kind of talk about everything that they announced, I'll just be giving my honest reactions of what I thought about the game and what I think about the game, and just go from there and just talk about the game and how it looks and what I feel about the gameplay and some stuff I wish they kind of showed, and some stuff that some questions I might have still about the game itself. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to talk about is they talked about the new creative soldier feature, which was revealed at the multiplayer reveal. I think it was earlier this month. I think it was, or maybe it was around. Yeah, I think it was earlier this month at the Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer reveal live stream. But they revealed this creative soldier feature in which what they talked about was you can create your soldier. You can do like a character creation to create your own soldier to your liking with his appearance, like the different camos he can wear, the different camos you can allow your soldier, your custom created soldier to wear, the different camos. You can change the head with the facial features, with the skin tone and everything like that, and also the body, the shape of the body, and also they added the female characters as well for females. Players out there that play the game, or maybe you want to mess around and create a female character after all. And also what was announced that they didn't actually announce from the multiplayer reveal earlier this month is as you level up, you unlock squad points. And they talked a little bit about it, but I learned that the guy talked about as you level up and you gain a new level or you rank up, you unlock squad points to buy new weapons, attachments, and use those squad points to equip new perks and everything like that. And there's also 8 slots, and some perks are valued at like 1. One perk will be valued at worth like 1 point, 1 squad point, or they'll cost like 1 squad point, or maybe 2, or maybe 4 or 5 and above, and so on like that. So that's how the perk system is going to work. There'll be like 8 slots you can choose from, and you don't have to have a secondary weapon. So for example, if you don't want to have a sidearm like a pistol, like the M9 or the USP for example, you don't want a sidearm to just in case you have to reload, or you have to switch to a gun when you're out of ammo and you don't have time to reload or anything like that. You don't have to have a secondary weapon, and instead you can you could just remove the secondary weapon and you can just equip another perk or something like that, a perk or two, if you have enough squad points or something like that. And I don't know how many squad points you are given once you remove how many squad points you will have remaining to equip like certain perks or something like that once you remove your secondary weapon. So that's cool that you don't have to always have like a secondary weapon. Like off of Black Ops 2, you don't really have to have a secondary weapon. Sometimes you could just stick to the primary, and they also had like the knife classes off of Black Ops 2. You can just run around with just the knife class as well. Next, they talked about the creative squad. I don't know if it was actually in this order, but I watched the stream, but this is just the order I'm just doing it in as I have it all listed and written down here. But next was the creative squad feature. You can create 10 soldiers. You can create 10 custom soldiers, and they can all have different looks too, with like different perks, different weapons, attachments, and just whatever you like and whatever you want to equip to your soldier. And for your custom classes, you can have like not only 10 different soldiers that look differently with different camos, but just different weapons and perks equipped. And Like maybe you have like a rush class, maybe a defensive class, or just straight up objective based games, or maybe if you want to play like maybe a free for all game, or just for those a class for just rushing and just running and gunning, and just maybe a camping class or something like that, or whatever you guys set your classes up to. But you can also prestige the soldiers, and for example, like it was mentioned that if you prestige, for example, if you prestige one soldier, like one soldier that that you prestige, which is the 10 soldiers that you can create up to, once you prestige one soldier, you are considered at prestige 1. So, and so on and so forth. So, for example, if I max out one soldier and I prestige him, I'm at prestige 1. And then for my next, my second soldier that I created, that's a total different person and different soldier that with a different custom class, and I max out my other soldier, which is my second soldier that I created, and I max him out, I'll be at prestige 2, and it goes like that. That's how the prestige system works. And that's unique to me, and I like the prestige system. Not only that, and just like the creating the squads, and just the customization of your soldier to your liking. In my opinion, that's something I'm really excited for, and I might just experience and mess around with some of the classes and stuff like that. But you can also earn XP with the create a squad system. You can earn XP by playing against other squads and friends. So if you play, just face off against like an opposing enemy squad, with your friends, you teamed up with your friends in a specific squad, and you're taking on another squad from around the world, or some other squad clan or something like that, you can earn XP from that also. And if you're facing your friend's squad, you're taking on a friend from that's on your friends list or something like that, you can also, by facing him, you can also, taking on your friend or friends or whatnot, you can also earn experience points or XP from facing your squad, your friend's squad as well. So the next thing I want to talk about is I'm trying to go through all these. The strike package, the strike packages, which is familiar to me from, they also talked about that during the multiplayer reveal for the Call of Duty Ghosts earlier this month. The strike packages, which is very similar to Modern Warfare 3. If you guys played Modern Warfare 3 before, the strike packages is three different types of strike packages: the assault strike package, the support, and the specialist. The assault being just gaining kills from just having just the assault kill streaks, for example, the attack helicopter, the pave low, or maybe the predator missile or something like that. But I don't know if those are gonna be in the Call of Duty Ghosts, but those are just like examples of recent assault kill streaks. And for like the support kill streaks would be like advanced UAV, stealth bomber, counter UAV, Juggernaut. I don't know if I think Juggernaut Maniac, being the newest kill streak, might be one of the new, like a support kill streak or some sort. And also the specialist being just, you just run around and get kills, and as you get more kills, your perks become more advanced, and you're more like you're not only faster, but you can move around quickly around the map, and you're just you're almost like invincible, and you're just much more faster. I wouldn't say invincible, but you just move around much more faster, and your perks are just like powered up and everything. So I'm interested in seeing how that works, and how they do with the what kind of assault kill streaks is going to be, and the support and specialist kill streaks. And the fourth thing I want to talk about that I have listed here, like while you were watching the streams, like for example, if you you were watching you were on Xbox Live, and you were on your Xbox 360 watching the multiplayer world premiere stream on your Xbox, viewers could vote for their favorite maps to see they could vote for the map that they wanted to see all the all-star pro players all around the world that were actually in attendance at the Call of Duty Ghosts World Premiere hands-on. You can watch, you can vote, you can literally vote by using your Xbox controller if you were watching on Xbox Live to vote for your favorite map that you wanted to see the pro players play on. So there was 3 different maps that they had that were just 3 different options, I want to say. The Chasm map, the Whiteout, and Strike Zone, which was the Strike Zone map was the map that they show some of the players playing on during the multiplayer reveal earlier this month. But the maps Well, from the list of what they showed each map and just the structure and how it looks, and talked about the sizes and how the map works out. But the chasm map, to me, in my opinion, when I was looking at it, when they were showing it kind of reminded me of the underground map from Modern Warfare 3, if you guys know what I'm talking about, with just the different size of the gaps. You just go up and then just like, it's like holes in the ground and everything like that. And it's a underground route, underground route that you can also take and just run around as well. That's in addition in the chasm map, which is one of the new maps that they show. It just really reminded me of the underground map with just a couple new features and structures and just little graphical effects and just different like map function abilities and all that stuff. But as the players played on the map, they didn't really go underground. They were all just staying out in the open. They were on the top level. No one was really running around under the ground. But I'll get to that once the little games and stuff in a little bit. But the whiteout map was the new snow map. I'm not a big fan of the snow maps. If I can really remember and just think back, I think of that derail map from Modern Warfare 2. I don't really like that map either. I mean, it was. I just never been, when I play on these snow maps, like most like derail and summit, and then also I don't think it was any other snow map, and then I think it was salvage from Modern Warfare 2 was also one of the newest maps that they added too. But I never been like a big favorite of the snow maps because it's hard to see where your enemies are and they could be anywhere, and it's really hard for me to see where my enemies are, and I just don't like. I've never just been like a big fan of just snow maps in particular, but it still looked good, and it was also a very huge map, I want to say, when they showed and played on it during the games as well. But it just doesn't seem like I think that's gonna be one of my most least favorite maps of the game itself. And then Strike Zone, we already seen that. It's close quarters. Just the way my favorite map, just my type of map, just close quarters like Shipment. That's my favorite map, and that's always my favorite map. Always going to be my favorite game map out of all the Call of Duties, no matter what they come out with, and no matter what anyone says. That's just my personal favorite. I like close quarters, and I just run and gun, and I don't like to just sit in corners and just camp because I just can't sit there like that and just sit for 5 minutes waiting for somebody to come and show up or something like that. Next was announced was the new technology that's going to be in the game. Different audio effects depending on the room you're in, like audio enhancements, visual enhancements, like some of the guns. If you're playing, it was also explained if you're playing like a single shot gun, like a G3 for example, that's a single shot gun. I can remember off the top of my head, or maybe the FAL or the FAL. Those guns will have like different sound effects with the audio enhancements and everything like that. And when you shoot your guns and when you're shooting the bullets from those single shotguns, they have like different audio effects, and it's just a big enhancement into the audio and just the visual graphics too. So I thought that was pretty cool too. But I know those guns are not gonna be in the game, but I was just making an example there. But the game modes, any new game modes that they showed. The only game mode that the newest game mode I heard about and they showed and explained was the Blitz game mode, which is an objective-based game, almost like Capture the Flag. But once you get to how it works is once you get to like those goals and those little objective goal points, once you capture and secure those points, once you jump in and reach the goal, you go right back to your spawn and you can go right. You start again. You just keep running around and you can go around the map and just keep going from there and try to get to those goal points. I really like the Blitz game mode next to Crank, so those are going to be my two favorite maps. Not maps, but game modes. I'm gonna be playing a lot once I play the game in November. But I really like the game mode Blitz, and I want to see. I'm really interested to see if it's going to be any more new game modes, or maybe some more like games from the past, that they're game modes from the past, like Kill Confirmed. Are they gonna put that back in there? I like that game too. But next we have the new weapons class called the Marksman Rifle, which was announced also during the multiplayer reveal, way before this live stream at Gamescom. But where you can put the scopes on like the Marksman Rifles, they're very hard to use. They take actual skill to use. from what I heard and watched. And they also can be used as burst weapons, and you can put scopes on them, and just like I think of that select fire from Black Ops 2. I think of that. I think it's going to be like that, just like marksman rifles with like the select fire feature to it, with just with how in Black Ops you could use the select fire with the, you could switch it with a being an automatic and then just like a burst weapon no matter what you were using or something like that. So that's going to be cool, and I'm interested in trying out those marksman rifles to see if I can learn how to play with them and try to get some kind of skill and just kind of get well acquainted with those weapons. They also showed the this was later in the show, but just talking about the new weapons and stuff. They showed this. They announced this new weapon called, this new assault rifle called the Honey Badger. It looks pretty cool, and I actually play with the assault rifles, the shotguns, and the LMGs, but I'm not really big on the sniper class. I barely even touched the sniper rifles. But snipers just not my cup of tea, honestly. But I'm definitely interested in trying out the Honey Badger that they showed, just experiencing how it shoots and everything like that, like with the gameplay and just trying it out on the maps and all that stuff. Some of the kill streaks they showed. Riley, my personal favorite, I'm gonna definitely be rocking once I play Call of Duty Ghosts. So Riley's pretty useful as a kill streak. So he's a dog that runs around the map and he follows you around and he backs you up, and it's once he if he touches you and he bites you or just gets somebody, it's an automatic kill. And he lets, if you run past, like say somebody's right behind me and I run past them, or maybe he's in a corner over there just camping and I don't see him, or maybe he's in a building or some sort, he'll bark and let you know if you miss someone, and he'll signal you, and maybe he'll probably, I don't know if he'll go after him if you miss him, but I know he lets you know if you miss like a enemy around you or nearby, so you can go and get him or something like that. Maybe he'll help you out to get your increase your chances of getting your next kill streak, I want to say. But the other kill streak one of the players actually got during the game was the Juggernaut Maniac, which is you can run around with a knife, and you can take a lot of bullets, you can take a lot of fire, but it was mentioned that the fastest way to kill a Juggernaut Maniac is by headshots or just shooting them in the face. So I haven't been a real fan. I'm not a fan. I don't like the Juggernaut perk, and I don't really use the Juggernaut kill streak as much. But if I get lucky enough to get it out of a care package, I use it. That's the only time I actually use it. I never really used it in Modern Warfare 3, even though it's a support perk. But I just haven't really. I don't really see myself using the Juggernaut Maniac too much, even though it is a good perk to use for those objective-based games to get you to those points and everything, and just taking out enemies and probably defending those points or something like that. So, so those are the kill streaks, the weapons, and create the new features that they added. I have another page here, but it's not a full page, but just some additional stuff that was announced. New headsets will be available on the launch day, November 5th of Call of Duty Ghosts. It's 3 different types. I didn't pay too much attention to one of the headsets announcements, because I don't really see myself getting them, but I'm interested in getting them because they sound pretty cool to make, just kind of build up the increase the experience for when you play Call of Duty Ghosts. But the only one that seemed interesting to me was like the Phantom one, but I can't remember the other two. But I don't really pay too much attention to them because it was just like, I don't really. The headsets are unique and everything. They built to increase the experience of the game when you're playing Call of Duty Ghosts, but I didn't really pay too much attention to them. I just know it's going to be 3 different types, but I kind of see myself, if I do decide to get one, I might get one of them. But the Phantom one sounds cool with the surround sound and all that stuff. I don't know if that's the one with the surround sound or not, but those are just the headsets that's also announced. Some other announcements was the return of the Riot Shield. The Riot Shield will be coming back for all those Riot Shield fans. I never played with the Riot Shield. I barely played with it. Only selected for like the default class, or maybe just during the campaign when I had to use the Riot Shield and for like the campaign mode. But I barely used it in multiplayer. The Infected game mode is also returning. So that's a game mode I barely touched, and I know it's pretty fun to play, but I just don't play too much Infected. I just see myself playing like Team Deathmatch or maybe Kill Confirmed or maybe some other objective-based games like Headquarters or Capture the Flag or something like that. And it was also some kind of announcement during the commentary during the matches. It was announced that the more people, I don't know if it's official or not, but the more people you kill, the more damage your bullets do. So you're more likely to kill someone quicker if you're like on a big kill streak. Like if you're gonna fight a kill streak, maybe you can kill them. And I did kind of notice that when the pro players were playing during the match, they got the Riley. One of them got, like, a couple of them got the Riley kill streak, and once they had Riley, I noticed that they were able to take down their opponents and their opposing enemies that would run up on them on the battlefield, and they would take them down so easily. So I think that's going to be a true announcement. I don't know if it's really official or not, but that's a good thing. So maybe if you're on a kill streak, but most of those campers is probably going to be able to easily get those field orders easily, but I don't know. And during the games, just going back to talk about the games really quick before I wrap up. The games were really close. They were very exciting to watch, and it made me just more excited for the game. It looked amazing. I can't really complain about the game. I have no complaints about the gameplay, the actual gameplay, until I actually experienced it myself. But the way it looked and the way it played, it looked amazing. The graphics looked fun, amazingly good, and I'm really excited to play it. But some of the maps, like the whiteout map, seems like it's going to be one of my least favorites, and I don't see myself really. I see myself voting that map all the time each time they get it. But the games were intense. They were close and very competitive, and I'm sure they had lots of fun. And it looked pretty good. I can't really complain about the game. It's a very good game, and I think it's going to be a really good game. But just the lots of running on the whiteout map, I just don't like the map. I like the presentation of the map, but I just don't like the size of the map and just having to run around and do all that running, like the Wasteland map from Modern Warfare 2. Even though it was a sniper's map, a map for sniping, but that just wasn't my cup of tea. And so the winners won, like, from winning the game, the winners won like a poster signed by the Infinity War team after winning those games. And those are all the announcements and everything that was shown and talked about at the stream. But just to wrap up, the one thing I want to say is that I want to see, like, some of the other perks. I wish they talked about a little bit of some of those newer perks that they're going to add to the game. They didn't do that again. They once again didn't show too many perks, but they showed how the perk system worked. But I wish they talked about a little bit about how the perks are going to work, and some of the perks of how they work, and any new perks that they added, like some of the what they can do and how they'll be able to help you. And maybe if they just if they added some of those annoying perks to the game. I know they made a joke about it back in the early reveal, but I don't know for sure. It could be possibly in the game, but they